unprecedented feat in varied sector in 2021. Despite the overwhelming challenges, Indians left no stone unturned to make the country proud. In this row, taking the name of India high on the world stage, Jahnavi Dangeti, a second-year engineering student, has created history by becoming the only Indian to undergo and complete the International Air and Space Program IASP at NASA Launch Operations Kennedy Space Center in Alabama, the US. In an exclusive interaction with PBNS, Jahnavi walks us through her experience and explains in detail the process she went through during her intense training at NASA.
Firstly, we had experience of zero gravity. Basically, I'm an advanced adventure scuba diver. So I know how does the zero gravity feels like because I experienced zero gravity underwater in Arabian Sea and Indian Ocean. So it was a quite common, good experience. But coming to this, it's something kind of air while we are kept in a mission, and it created an atmosphere of zero gravity. I don't say exactly it is a zero gravity, but it's kind of atmosphere they created, such as zero gravity. The other one is same, that it's scuba diving to make us experience zero gravity. So it was an incredible experience. I can say zero gravity is so much fun. And apart from zero gravity, I always dreamed to become a pilot, then an astronaut. Pilot in any case. Like fortunately, when I was in my training, I got to know that we are going to control Cessna 171. I was like, am I dreaming? Then they asked us to sit in the co-pilot seat, and they gave me york, and they asked me to lift off and land, like take off and landing. It's still I'm so surprised when the pilot asked me to sit along with him and asked me to control this flight. And the coming to the multi-axis training, it was amazing. Of course, we don't know whether we'll get a chance to experience this like what should I say, this experience while coming back to Earth, because we have no idea that one day we'll go to space or not. But they created that atmosphere on Earth and let us know how an astronaut get trying to bear these rotations and everything while coming down to Earth. So we had really good experience during multi-axis training. And then we had an experience of 1/6 gravity of Earth's gravity. It's a moon gravity. We sit in a chair which will have a gravity of moon, like how it feels when we jump on moon. So they created that, and there I was bunny. They asked me to do how a bunny jumps. So I did the same, and we had the retro and a lot of fun over there as well. And all these trainings are apart. Morning time we used to have the training, but rest of the time we used to work on the project. Literally, we used to sleep barely 3 hours a day, and we worked really hard. The main theme of this training program is we actually need to launch something which will work in International Space Station in a messy the mechanism of a complete mechanism, which means which will which will shrink in the cold temperatures and expand during hot temperatures, which will work automatically based upon the atmosphere of space. So we need to create something which will collect samples and work in this mechanism. So we created something, and it's also going to be launched. My other teammates have created one. It's going to be launched into International Space Station, and this is the main theme of this program.
Adding the feather of achievement on India's hat, Jahnavi has always held curiosity to know more about the mysteries of space and the distant planets since her childhood because of her grandmother. Let us hear how, because of her grandmother, a 19-year-old established a path to reach the stars.
Basically, my dream started because of moon. My grandmother used to tell me a lot of bedtime stories about moon. She used to mention a lady who's called Pedras Pedama. She used to feed me food by telling these stories of moon. And one day she told me, Janvi, we have to go there someday and get all the chocolates and toys which is given by that lady. It's like, as a kid, it's like, yes, we have to go. I used to think like using a ladder, we can climb up and go to moon. I don't know that there is no sky. It's an atmosphere, right? We don't know that is. And even during nights when I walk on terrace or on the streets, the moon used to come along with me. Even I asked my grandmother why it is coming along with us. She used to tell me that Janvi is asking us to come to you. It wants you to be there on her plan. And then she kept a seed at that time and it grown up to this. And she never let my confidence level down. She used to support me every time. Even now she supports me really well.
Being a vice president of a space startup, Jahnavi talks about the scope of startups in this sector and how the youth of this country has the power to change the dynamics in the space sector.
Because a lot of youth and young minds have started these private companies where they want to serve India in different ways. But this idea was really good. I also am campus ambassador for an company, a startup company, Star Orbitals. Even the mentors and the teachers are there. They're really amazing. The like youth can only do wonders according to me. They have a lot of vision around. Of course, they don't have experience, but they have really good knowledge about, and that enthusiasm to create new stuff makes and gives good ideas for our ISRO. Not only ISRO, I can say it because working for ISRO, it's kind of clearing exams and other stuff. But though without creating these exams indirectly from a private organization, they are working for this, and I guess it gives us good result and also good ideas for further missions.
The story of Jahnavi suggests that the sky is not the limit when you aim to reach higher.
Mainly of my age, not only in the space or in other stuff. Mainly people of my age are mostly into this academics, only into academics. And this COVID made this into even most worst. Like before we used to have some time to work on the projects in hands, like in person. But nowadays it completely turned into online. And all the projects and events also turned into online. So we have a lot of opportunities. We don't have what should I say, good teams or exposure where we can go and work on hands-on experience. We can create a lot of stuff on online, but doing it in offline, it gives you real experience or real-time fun of learning. And mostly the students of my place or the other places are having interest in this kind of fields, but they don't have guidance. So take stand and just start exploring through internet, and just don't lose any kind of like confidence in your dreams or the things which you want to achieve, because people of my age have a lot of restrictions from parents and society. They have to face, of course. Even when I started going into oceans, a lot of people said, are you mad? I'm mad. So later when I got results, everyone is like, everything she did, it has some reason. So I want to tell one thing: just stop thinking what other think about you or perceive about you. You just keep working on your dreams and believe in yourself. No one will believe our dreams or our efforts unless and until we believe in yourself. Once you start believing and achieving and creating steps for your goal, ultimately everyone will say that you're doing good.
Well, that's all for today's segment. We will be back with more such stories.